Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. Good morning, all. I'm so glad to be here. Take just a couple seconds. I'm going to read a couple paragraphs from Joan Sutherland's book. We were reading about empathy and talking about empathy and Conway Sangha, and I could hear like Dharma doors towards compassion, like when I put my attention on just my awareness, I can't avoid what's reality. When I'm distracted by my pain or the things that I want, it's definitely hard to focus on reality. This is chapter 19, The Dream. I'm just going to read a couple paragraphs. And this is a koan. All things return to the one. Where does the one return to? It's in the Blue Cliff Record. Sometime after making my home next to the ocean, I became aware of how each movement of my hand or my heart-mind had become part of the dream of this landscape. Though somewhere far below, crows in the hierarchies of importance. And the roar of the sea is forever in my dream now, wherever I am. One day, a while ago, in the dream of the world, Dongshan was setting off from Yunyan's place. Yunyan said, "Once you leave, it'll be hard for us to meet again." Dongshan replied, "It will be hard for us not to meet." The briefest of conversations, acknowledging the ways we become entangled in each other's dreams. Everything in the universe is dreaming the universe. And this tissue of dreaming is one of the things that connects us. This tissue of dreaming. The dreaming together is the antidote to the monologue in our heads, in the lonely idea that we by ourselves could create our own reality. After Phaon paid the rock the courtesy of believing it actually existed, he became a teacher himself. That refers to another koan. He once heard of someone who had written mind above his door, mind over his window, and mind on the wall. Phaon remarked that he should have written door above his door, window over his window, and wall on the wall. Just a little bit more. Because the dream of the world is made in part of matter, it is shaped by what matter and imagination can do together. Sometimes that is glorious, and sometimes it is horrifying. The dream of the world is fluid, but it isn't lawless. Gravity and what happens to a body that doesn't get enough, doesn't get enough food are real. All around us we see the failures, the betrayals, the inexplicable acts of destruction when that collaboration goes wrong. It is sometimes an excruciating way to make a universe. We'll sit for a few minutes and collaborate in our awareness, putting our attention there in this moment, wherever you are, whenever you are. There's just this one moment. Even if you're watching this recording, it's this one moment. Let that energy settle in. If you're just trying it, don't lose hope. It's almost like a wall the very first time you sit down. Like it's getting in the way. Let your breathing grow. Try and stick with it for a few minutes. Relax your shoulders. Put your attention on your posture. Collaborate in this nothingness with me. Just sitting here. You can feel the pressure on your seat from your weight. Pay attention to your breathing. Let go 11% more. I don't need that part. If I'm clinging to any of it, it's just a mess anyway. Just let it flow. Awareness flows and flows. Never stops. It's never the same. You can begin to rely on it. Really believe. Who can deny that bell? Collaborating. All of it, all of us. When I notice like my agendas and myself getting in the way, that's great practice where I can watch closely and see what happens and see what Jamie does and just relying on knowing that we know what we know. Just gotta let it go. I forgot that book. I forgot the 10 ox turning pictures. I'm not gonna do each one today. I'll just go right to our place where we are. We are on we did picture 6. Yep, ox forgot and the self remains was picture 6. Okay, we're on picture 7. No, sorry, that was picture 7. We're on picture 8. Both self and ox. Forget both self and ox. The emptiness. Preface. Shedding worldly feelings, erasing holy thoughts. You do not linger where the Buddha is. You dash right past where the Buddha is not. Don't cling to duality, or the thousand-eyed will soon find you. If birds were to bring you flowers, what a disgraceful scene. Verse. Whip in line, you and the ox, all gone to emptiness, into a blue sky for words too vast. Can a snowflake survive the fire of a flame pit? Attain this truly and be one with the masters of the past. In the Waka, the capping verse. No clouds or moon or cassia tree, swept clean, lost in the sky. Picture 8, both self and ox. Forget both self and ox. Hope everyone has a great day. I hope to see you tomorrow. Wishing you peace today. Have a great one.